So basically, what happens is this lady is getting divorced from her husband who owns a soccer team, and divorced she gets the soccer team, and she wants to make him feel bad. So she tries to ruin the soccer team. So what she does is hire some random coach from the U.S. to come, or a football coach to come teach coach soccer. And it's that dude from I forgot the dude's name, but from We're the Millers. If you ever seen that movie before.
Wait. Can you say that one more time?
It's the stars that dude from We're the Millers. If you ever seen that movie before.
I have.
Yeah, the dad. Like,
it was the dad of the RV guy, right?
The main character dude. Whatever.
Oh.
He's hilarious. The whole show is funny. Oh, your game is starting. I'm gonna fuck you. That's what you.
What do you say?
I said, oh, your game is starting. That's why you're like.
Oh, I was sorry and stuff like that. I was focusing at the ball first, you know.
Getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Oh, come on, man. Hold the ball, guys.
Dre Greenlaw getting home on that one. Well, you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
I would just like to say shout out to me because I'm. This video's already up.
Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
On third down, Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now. Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Yo, Crispy runs the same route combos like every play.
I know.
That means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving
stuff in there too.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just simply don't know the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one.
Oh,
and
my bad.
Out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division
Well, Giants fan, how you
division
doing?
rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this?
Oh, damn it. Come on. Get there. Die.
Matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
He's upended after a gain of 2.
Yeah, I will say that, Giants fan. You kind of fucked up that game. You threw. I understand you're trying to get stats or crisp, man, but I mean, you should just trust your run game and get that touchdown instead of throwing that ball. That pick six changed everything.
Pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for third down. Now Lance. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I think this is what long-term starters need. They'll separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes.
Oh, come on, James. Hold the fucking block. Do something for your life. You want to play in this team.
A characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They go to Elliott again. And he's got this one across midfield.
We can't block Armstead for some reason.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th
I feel your pain, brother.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Terrible read, Colton. What are you fucking? This is why I don't play football.
Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Two yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Elliott. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive. But a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right.
Oh my God, Kyler goddamn fucking blessed Murray. Make a fucking throw on the run, man.
Be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game.
Come on, man, make the throw.
They continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just...
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's good for 28 yards. Now Elliott.
God, can we please block Armstead? Armstead's not a freaking demon like this. Like, Armstead is getting shed after shed after shed. Come on, guys.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Rondale Moore, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Jalen Thompson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now from Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 34 yards. And the Cards are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First down, here's Mitchell. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Lance going to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On first down, Lance. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Isaiah Simmons for MVP.
And now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out.
I knew when he came in that formation, I knew Italian Whip was coming.
He's going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
I had a feeling that was coming.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. From the 25 on second down, Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Hey, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near.
Oh my God, we just ran away from Trey Lance. That's ridiculous, man. Why did my safety? You see that? My safety literally ran away from Trey Lance. Look at this.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
Why the fuck is my...
The way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On second down, Elliott once more. 61 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down and 4, Murray. That one complete to Elliott. He's got room at the 30, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they got the receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To throw is Murray. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. Murray fighting, lost the football, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there, they keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds as they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They're handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. The sneak successful from a yard out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The decision to keep it
ridiculous game. I fucking play conservative option.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. To throw, it's Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And Lance now to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Fucking D-tackled it like this was on integrity. Like, come on, man.
To contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
Give running right is Mitchell. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Black Ultra.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
I said over the fucking top game. How the fuck do we get burned over the fucking top then? God damn it, man. So fucking frustrating. Fucking make your game make sense. If I play over the top, how do I fucking burn over the top?
And use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was
Stupid
one of them
ass.
there that worked.
Mitchell will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
That's so stupid, Madden. Over the fucking top. Over the top. Means play the safety doesn't get beat deep. Doesn't get beat deep. You know what happened? The safety got beat deep. So stupid. Game makes no fucking sense half the time.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Or unless you're telling me Booty can't cover a tight end. Booty can't cover a fucking tight end like that, then I got bigger.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. And carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those
Oh my god, just fucking get the ball out. You have quick draw for a reason.
Keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Murray has it.
How? How the fuck did he fumble? God damn, this game makes no sense. How's that strip animation? No one was fucking. Oh my god, fuck this game, man. God damn, man. Like that's not. How's that a strip animation? The guy's fucking 20 yards behind, like 5 yards behind me, diving to make a tackle, and you're gonna give him a strip animation? Fucking bless, man. This game, man. Sometimes I swear.
No matter what position you play, you gotta take care of the run.
Blitz coming and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. That time, finally a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How they done it so successfully.
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 20. It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there's a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. His defense is always terrible.
And here comes
You want to work out?
just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out.
So
to
bad
the
that you can tell what
25-yard
someone's doing in
line as
2K
he's
because
dropped
you
at
just
the
freaking
23.
you know the sounds.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Lance to throw on 2nd down here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
The 1st down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Lance. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A blitz 5
With
versus
this
5.
game well in
We get
hand,
no pressure
perhaps we
home.
are seeing the
Love
coverage
to see it,
lighten
don't
up
you?
a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline. Because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
He just...
This is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone.
He just...
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores...
No, do you see what he did with his receiver? He literally, like, glitched my guy, bumped him, and they're called no offense pass interference. That's ridiculous.
These points mean a lot there.
That is some bull fucking shit.